Hey all, welcome back to our channel. It's actually Saturday. We've been in Bozeman, Montana all week and we've been doing so much work to get caught up because we're headed out to Yellowstone and the Tetons after this. And we know it's we're gonna want to explore and we're not gonna be wanting to do too much work. So we try to get a little bit ahead. We are gonna explore a little bit today. It's Saturday, it's quiet. We're hoping downtown's gonna be not too crazy. We've heard there's some amazing little shops and bookstores, so we're gonna head out over there and go check it out. We've got some errands to run as well, so let's go. Right, we're here. This little downtown street, we're on West Main Street. It's really, really cute. All the old houses on the street, though, they've converted to businesses, but it's really beautiful. So we're just gonna walk along. I don't know, it looks a little bit busy, but we've got our masks, so hopefully it won't be too bad. And if it is, we'll just walk away. I'm totally understanding why people love Bozeman. We are falling in love with this place. It is so cute. We have walked up and down this little main street. We've gone into all these little shops. They're actually having this I don't know, town-wide sale this weekend. And they have face masks out for people to just take. I mean, we had our own, so we obviously didn't take any, but that's amazing. There's hand sanitizer everywhere, on every table, every door you walk through. They're limiting how many people are going into the stores. It's just really impressive how seriously they're taking it. People are being really respectful. Everyone's got masks on as we're just walking around outside. I got the best coffee cold brew I've ever had in my life at this place called Wild Joe's. So if you're ever in Bozeman, Wild Joe's for the win. We picked up 5 new books, which will get us through our more remote camping over the next month or so. And I got an awesome new hat. So pretty much feel like we're winning today. We're now going to, it's a little windy. We're now going to head over to a brewery, right? For some lunch and to sample some lovely brews and maybe pick up some to take with us to Yellowstone, which will always be good. We have to go grocery shopping because we're gonna be kind of off grid for a while and we just need to get some fresh veg to take with us. And I think we have a little bit of stuff to do around the Airstream before we kind of hit the road. And we're definitely gonna head back to the hot springs tonight. They open back up at 9:30 and they're open from 9:30 to 12 a.m. on Saturdays, which is amazing because their outside nighttime vibe is most definitely it's most definitely my favorite part. Okay, so for now I just lost my hat. So for now we're gonna go back and head to that brewery and get some lunch.
We can always stay a little longer. We don't have a plan. Just let me live a little younger than I really am. We've got nothing here to save us from ourselves. Let's live life like it's made up, jump in the wishing well. We are wanderers, nothing can stop us. We are wanderers, nothing can stop us. We are wanderers, nothing can stop us. We are wanderers, nothing can stop us.
That beet pizza was so good. We ordered it without the cheese, obviously, but we asked them to put artichoke on instead. I think that's one of the best artisanal pizzas we had, and it really, really long time. Don't you agree?
I agree. It was delicious.
Artisanal pizza seems to be the thing here in Bozeman. We saw a ton of them on Main Street. If you like kind of Google places to eat, they seem to pop up everywhere. All the breweries seem to offer fire.
The bread was perfect.
Oh my God. Best crust. We have to go and do some grocery shopping, which is fine. We're gonna go back, kind of get ourselves put together to leave for tomorrow morning, so we can kind of just like get up in the morning and head out and have an easy morning.
Yeah, we need to get down there somewhat early to ensure we can get a spot, because
Yeah.
it is free camping, but a lot of the campgrounds in Yellowstone are closed right now, so people are looking for alternative places. And we don't want to be sleeping at the wheel.
Yeah, we're hopeful that most people are going to go to West Yellowstone entrance area, and we're going to go to the north in Gardner. And the place that we have planned to go is very popular, but there's a ton of spots. But we're really hoping to get one on the riverside. So we're gonna get up early, we're gonna go do it and try to get down there with plenty of time to get a good spot. But right now we're gonna go to the grocery store. So let's go. We wanted to show you this really cool thing we got. So we have been wanting to get something to be able to jump the truck if we were somewhere kind of remote and didn't have cell service or was really far away from someone to come and jump the truck. And as I started doing research, sorry if that's really loud, I realized that there are these ones that also do tire pressures where you can fill your tires. So we bought this awesome battery jumper, tire pressure filler, generator. So we're using it for the first time, and you just set the PSI that you want it to, turn it on, and it just stops on its own when you have filled to that level. It's amazing. Okay, we've got water filled both in our tanks and in our extra jugs in the back. The tire pressure is finishing the last 2 tires on the truck. We are getting everything packed away. We've provisioned. We've gotten propane. I've got one last project that I want to finish. Then we're probably going to clean up. We've got laundry going as well. Yeah, we're being very responsible adults today. So our goal is to get everything done by 8 o'clock. It is currently 7:14. So we've got 45 minutes because we want to eat dinner, chill, and then we want to be back over to the hot springs when it opens up. I went up underneath. I put some of that like plastic covering over it that you can get at Home Depot. That wire goes to our jack. So yeah, I don't really want the power source to our electric jack to fray from rubbing against that metal. So that is fixed, and for now some Reflectix and some good old duct tape will do the trick to get us through the next month or so while we are off grid. One thing we always do before we're gonna go off grid is kind of prep some stuff so we don't have to clean as many things or use as much high powered equipment. So like our coffee grinder or different things like that. So before we leave tomorrow, we wanna have chickpeas cooked and we wanna have a lot of coffee grounds. It's just one of those things that are really easy to do before we go. So we're gonna do that now. next day. We didn't end up filming at the hot springs last night because it was a little bit crowded at 11 o'clock at night than I would have expected, and a lot of kids. So just something to think about if you're coming to the hot springs. Josh has gone back to the grocery store because we forgot a couple important things, and lesson on our part, we're usually really good about making a list throughout the week or over a couple of weeks, just like as we're getting low with things, and then we know when we go back to the store we need them. And I didn't do that, and now we're paying for it. We're trying to leave in like 25 minutes, and we don't have what we need before we go off, off grid for a few weeks. So I am folding the last of the laundry before we head out. So that's done. I told Josh I would get everything ready so that when he came back, we just had to hitch up and we could pull out. Our spot at Yellowstone is this really beautiful boondocking spot on the Yellowstone River. It can get really crowded, so our goal was to try to get there early in the morning, about noonish, I guess it's not morning, but get there early in the day so that the people who were leaving today had time to clear out, and then the next crowd maybe hadn't come in yet. Tends to be our attempt. Sometimes we're really good at it, sometimes we're not. We find if we get places after 2 o'clock that are more popular boondocking spots that they tend to be already full, and then we have to scramble a little bit. I have a little tip for you if you live tiny, or you don't have a linen closet. So we cleaned our sheets last night, so that before we head out, we have all of our sets of sheets clean. And one of the things that we do is we actually store all of our sheets on our bed. So underneath our pillows, we'll have 3 or 4 sets of pillowcases on each pillow. On our mattress, we have, all 4 of our fitted sheets are actually like on our mattress. The only thing that we don't double up on is our duvet comforter, just because it makes it really heavy and hot. So that's the only thing that we end up having to store, and we have a handful of those as well. And that just means that we can stay off grid longer because all of our, we have multiple sets of sheets, but we don't have to store them somewhere. And that's like a big thing. Sheets are kind of bulky. So I just thought of that as I was pulling the clean sheets out to put onto the bed. So a little tip for you. I'm really excited to get on the road today and get out to Yellowstone. I think it's going to be really cool. Finish cleaning up, getting everything situated and hunkered down for the drive, and then we're out of here.
We can always stay a little longer. We don't have a plan. Just let me live a little younger than I really am. We've got nothing here to save us.
We made it to our spot here outside of Yellowstone. We're detached and set up, and Josh is throwing up the booster. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And next week's video, we're actually gonna go into the park and explore, and we're really excited about that. There's a lot to do while we're here. We've got this beautiful riverside spot which we're definitely gonna take advantage of. And we can't wait to have you come along. So until the next video, bye.
We are wanderers, nothing